How do you forgive somebody for shooting?
But he's crazy. He's physically real. Like, he actually tried to murder someone, though. The dad's actually crazy.
Yeah, you're not fictional.
Like, in his world, I get it. But in this world, if he's walking and he's flashing, bro, he's real, bro. Like,
he just blended fake with real. I think he thought he was crazy.
I think he was drunk.
That was possible, too.
Bruh, that's how the powers got.
That was that JoJo's dumpo right there.
He said, shut your ass up. I mean, shut the hell up.
Yo.
He shot him and said, "This is America."
That's what it was. That's what it was. I said JoJo's.
He heard a gunshot and just thought, I get shot! That's hilarious.
I got shot!
Oh, yo, if he shoots him, okay, I'm about to say. That would've been ill, though.
운 좋으면 살 수도 있을 겁니다.
Bro, you shot
the dude look at him.
I'm like shocked right now.
The dude look at him and says, "Every kiss begins with K." Bam!
but,
No, it don't!
but it makes sense, though. They said that. He shot him in a way for him not to die, though.
Yeah, I feel
So
like
maybe the thing really does work. He could shoot him, but he probably shot him to kill him.
What's good, man? We back on TTV, baby!
Gang, gang.
If it's your first time here, definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and
Smash
that subscribe button, man. And welcome back to RTTV, where we react to everything.
Everything.
I don't think there really needs to be much of a summary, man. Kang shot him. He shot the he shot the people that killed his family.
He said, "I'm inside your crib." The author said, "Ain't gonna be that though." Bow. Yes, it is.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
We want to see the body, bro.
We street see the body. What's the 411, man? Yo, now we about to get to this next episode, man. If you guys want to be episodes ahead and get the uncut reactions of W World, we got the business proposal, and we got a lot more too, man. We got Newtopia with Jisoo, man. Oh, man. A lot of great K-dramas going on right now on our Patreon. Link right down below. Let's get into this next episode of W World, episode 6.
Yeah, right?
But he made him precise, whatever he said, like, to the core, like.
Oh, yeah, this dude is the illest shooter, bro. That was his origin story.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he knows, like, he made him where it's like, he's supposed to be, like, precise.
Wow. He can really be the illest assassin ever, bro.
No, he could.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that method can still be true. He probably can't kill him.
Yeah. Sure, that first officer looked like he was in the manga right there. He was just chilling there.
Your dad is dead.
No, he's not.
He's still alive.
Nah, he's alive.
They would have covered him
I just
up.
wanted to say it for the aesthetic, man. No, I don't think he's dead because I don't think they would put a gas mask on him. Like the
Oh, no, you're right.
yeah.
Somebody should grab her.
Just put him in a
Why
box.
because she's shaking him. I don't think he's supposed to shake
Yeah,
him.
that's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
He's
It's
not
like,
helping right
that's not helping.
I thought the only reason to let him shake is he was dead.
수영아, 전화 좀
Even
받아줘.
that, bro.
But if I got a bullet in me, I'm gonna let somebody just keep shaking my
Yeah.
body left and right. Like,
Bullet left, bullet right.
총 맞았대.
She's mind blown. Like, how my ex-husband out of all people got shot.
she's a doctor, so she should know who's gonna die or not.
다 왔어요. 좀만 견뎌.
That's real.
심장 마사지 하세요. 병원까지 얼마나
How do you even, I don't even know if this is a love story anymore. You might just be a villain. How do you forgive somebody who shot your
I
pops?
told
She
you.
said, yo, let me do it.
Bro, this is not. I said this ain't a rom-com.
Yeah, that's what makes what you said even funnier now. She was shaking him. She's a nurse.
Yeah.
Out of all people, you know you shouldn't be shaking a person after they get shot.
She's not a nurse, she's a doctor.
She's a doctor.
like
My fault. Yeah, you're right. She
Which makes
deserves
it
the
even-
respect.
Which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
제가 체스트 튜브 넣었습니다. 튜브 넣고 블러드 1도 넘게 나왔고 출혈 계속
Yo, this show turned into now it's like ER.
Yeah, this is house.
This is like the pit. You know the pit's 24-hour show.
The what?
The pit.
Yeah, every episode is 124. Is it?
Yeah, every episode's an hour in the day of the show.
Oh, that's what I mean.
I watched a couple episodes of Grey's Anatomy.
This is so tough.
Your father?
Performing surgery on your father, and he just got shot by a person that's from a. Nah, that's crazy, bro.
It's tough because
Person
she
that she was
heard.
falling for.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
It's tough because she
That's
heard everything and she heard her dad.
Yeah, on top of that.
back. There's a battery in his back.
all the things she just found out, like the fact this dude worked extra hard just so he could pay for her to get to a better position.
어디로 갔어?
It's funny because this kind of sets her on the same path maybe he was going on. Trying to find who did it.
She knows how he feels now.
Yep.
The only difference is she
knows.
knows. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, she knows who did it though.
환자면 응급실로
Yeah, they can't trace it to nowhere.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, you're right.
이것 좀 전해주십시오.
Oh, he left her something.
흉부외과 오현주 씨한테요. 예.
Is he gonna go? Is he just gonna walk in the rain? Wow, he walked in and the suit was still wet. Oh my gosh.
아니 이 와중에 이런 얘기를 어떻게 합니까? 지금 사경을 헤매고 계신데.
그렇게 해야지. 경찰한테
Yeah, I guess.
너무
I mean,
이상하잖아.
I don't know, bro.
I feel like this is kind of structured like a soap opera.
Yeah, I be feeling
Imagine
like
the
that
story
sometimes.
continued. Cause she was like, "Yo, we gotta call her." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
almost as if to say, like, "Yo, we seen this happen in the comic."
Nah, there's no way. It carried over to that real life.
가서 눈 좀 붙여. 여기 내가 있을 테니까.
If this was Shorty from Business Proposal, she'd be like, somebody got shot. I'm listening to everything that went on the phone.
고마워.
가서 좀 쉬어. 술집실 비어 있으니까.
무슨 일이세요?
아 저기 W 말입니다.
Aw, damn Wells.
저희 새로운 회차가 올라왔는데 누가 올리는지 몰라가지고요.
Oh my gosh.
아니신 것 같긴 한데 이거 분명히 선생님 그림 같기도 하고 이거 누가 올린 건지 이거. 혹시 선생님이 미리 작업해 놓은 건 아니실까요?
Yo, imagine the new chapter. It shows him getting shot by Kang.
Right?
저 이거
That'd
아직
be
업로드는
crazy.
안 했고요.
What if it's a story of her? Because did we actually see the chapter of her disappearing from the jail?
Nah, he never posted it yet. It was just submitted to post, but he said he hasn't posted it.
Yeah.
I'm
talking about
guessing
the chapter-
because it's
that
literally
she
what
went to
just
jail,
happened in
right?
real life.
Not this
No.
particular chapter we haven't seen.
That she's about to read. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Awakening.
Wow, 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 wow.
Wait,
wow,
this is weird.
Wow,
This is
wow,
weird.
wow, wow. Alright, now it's
See?
like, it's nutty, bro. Like, I don't even know. I don't know what's going on.
What's the cause of who's causing this?
So whatever he does, it just
He broke the fourth wall.
it just illustrates itself, his life.
Yeah,
Bro,
this is insane.
you know what's crazy? He is the author now.
Yeah.
No, he literally is. But damn, what if there's something else that's behind this?
Really?
Bro, we gotta kill this dude.
Yeah, no kidding.
You do a better job of that, bro.
I want to see what
That's a
that.
whole gun.
That's dangerous, bro.
I want to see what he left. Left her at the hospital.
Oh, you don't win that suit.
Yeah, nah, yeah. I'll probably wear something on though.
I think he does have something under, but the shirt is just it's like a low collar.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see it. Dead eyes couldn't see it. Yeah, suit, shirtless, bro. I see people do that, you know.
You know he's elegant. That was bad.
Bro, he wearing a suit jacket with no shirt under. That's some strippers. Like, how what's
I
going
see
on?
that
son?
did that. Yo.
I've never done that.
That's what girls do. Suit jackets.
Yeah, I like that though. I like that one.
Bro, that's my bag right there. I like that one.
Yo, his suit jacket gotta be musty though, bro. Cause
Musty.
he went in and out of rain.
Nah,
bro. They
put it
got
like
the
this.
wet
It's
dogs
not
though.
because like in this world he's invincible, right? I swear that's a scratch on his hand and that's just not blood. Because I was gonna say if he's invincible, then that
Yeah.
means like he doesn't stink ever.
I don't know if it works like
I don't
that.
know what type of invincibility that you. My boy said, if you can't die, you can't smell.
Yeah, nah,
That's obvious.
That's
Because
not,
he's
how
a
the,
comic,
that's not how the senses work. bro.
because no, but I'm saying in this world, because he's a comic book character that came to real life and he's invincible, it's like, oh snap, you're like you don't need to take showers.
Read it.
What is they say? To the murderer?
To the main character who became a murderer while searching for a murderer.
While searching for a murderer, yeah.
This would be a great ending.
Oh no, he's going back to the.
But he can't die in this world, fam. You know why?
I think he
Because he's invincible. The same reason why he can't sting. And his clothes just get mad dry every time he walks into the establishment. Come, yo, I'm on to something, bro. I'll be here, bro.
That's supposed to be wet. You even said it.
Nah, but that was the first time. His clothes was wet. Every other time.
Nah, but remember too, black dry squidward.
Yeah, but like, how good?
I mean, not dry squidward. Black will look dry squidward. It will still be wet, but it's black.
But his hair was.
What y'all don't want to see though? This is the future, but it's also the past. Wow. When he falls in the river, she's gonna save him, and that's the only reason why he survived the first time when he dropped in the water.
Oh my God, he passed on.
Because she saves him here. It's like some Interstellar type of vibe, where it's like the future is also the past.
Remember, he fell in the water though the first time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but they never showed what happened after. He's just there. Like, how does he get out?
Plot twist: he can breathe underwater.
He's instincable too, huh?
Yeah. Bro.
Actually, there's no way, bro. How the hell is she gonna get there?
It comes to the territory.
Oh, it's at the end.
Well, not to be continued. Yeah.
Oh, it's lit. How has this got 16 episodes?
Okay, y'all
Nah,
died.
he didn't really die, bro.
He died. He died, so he smells like Medusa.
Wow, so this is the final chapter. He's good, bro. He can't die here. I'm convinced by that.
So why is it the end though?
Because the story ended.
So what's gonna be a new manga, a new series?
Nah, usually at the end
W2.
of-
He just becomes a real person.
Oh wow.
This is what we pay our taxes. W2.
That'd be interesting. And he has no memory of anything that went on. She sees him and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Your dad, who are you?
Or maybe like the end to that character that his dad wanted him to be. You feel me? Like, or he thinks maybe he just recreated himself. He's no longer that person that his dad wrote him out to be. Because obviously he shot the dude. You know what I'm saying? That was the death of his character.
Oh my gosh, he woke up and that's Kang.
Oh!
Imagine that. Because the way he looked up, I don't know, that was kind of fishy, bro.
I ain't one that wakes up from getting shot and wake up looking like that though.
권총도 아직 못 찾아.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Because
He died and was reborn as the person he wanted to be.
Oh, the gun disappeared because the comic got destroyed.
혹시 병원 안에 의심 가는 사람 없으세요?
I'm so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I really think Kang went inside of her dad's body, bro.
아버님께서 깨어나셨으니까 곧 밝혀지겠죠.
Everything already disappeared from the world, bro. So that means all traces of that world's gone. So where he went?
He died.
I'm confused.
Bro, it's only episode 6, so there gotta be a whole new element that makes this story go crazy.
아빠가 아셔야 될 게 있어요.
설명을 하지를 못하면 더 복잡해지고 그래서
Yeah, that's so weird. I got shot in the comic that says I did too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
insane.
do you set yourself up? Like,
지난 3일 발생한 만화 작가 오성무 씨의 피습 사건은 지난 7년간 연재한 작품의 마지막 회를
Oh. Wow, they put that there for
that's what I'm
real?
saying. Like, the same night he got shot, a chapter for the ending where that same thing happened, and then the character kills himself
Yeah,
too.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro. Nah, this is a very creative show, yo. I can't front.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
한동안 업무가 마비되기도 했습니다. 마지막 전기에 실망감을 감추지 못한 독자들은 강철 되살리기 서명 운동을 전개하며 작가에게 결말을 바꾸라는 압력을 쏟아내고 있습니다.
Yo, save him so he can change the ending is crazy.
Honestly, I think that was a fire ending.
Yeah.
If I was reading something and that happened,
Yeah, that
I'm like,
happened. That's insane.
damn.
Bro. And they were like, wait, that happened in real life too? Nah, bro.
야, 너 오늘 약속 있냐?
That'd be goated.
예.
그래도 병원에서 제대로 치료를 받으세요.
제가 같이 지내고 있어요. 휴가 내서.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think
유현주 씨가 고생이 많으시겠네요.
her dad is still her dad.
아니에요. 저도 오랜만에 아빠랑 같이 있어서 좋아요.
아, 예, 그러시고.
이게 묘하게 김 빠져서요. 이미 죽은 주인공인데 영화에서 활약해봤자 이건 뭐 볼 마음이 사라진 거죠.
그래서 말인데요. 선생님도 이제 퇴원하셨으니까 혹시 생각이 달라지진 않으셨는지.
Come on, man. My boy just got out the hospital, B.
그러면 수정하실 생각은?
은퇴하시겠대요.
예, 선생님 지금까지 얼마나 스트레스를 많이 받으셨겠습니까? 근데
That's crazy. They don't really be caring about nobody's health, bro.
This probably how Shonen coming at older. Like, yo, we need that new chapter. I know you having health issues, but bro.
We need that. Everybody's asking
선생님이
for it.
많으셨어요. 그래서 저도 설득을 못 하겠네요.
뭐 감동적인 죽음도 아니고 어떻게 주인공이 이렇게 불명예스럽게 안타깝게.
Even he feels frustrated. Like, damn, bro, I love that character.
만화잖아요. 금방 잊으실 거예요.
She's talking to herself.
Yeah. What's up, bro? Literally, she's trying to tell herself.
But even she can't believe that. She knows it even more than anybody.
Anybody, bro. I was there. Like, if I could try to, like, separate my mind away from it,
She
and I
said,
was
"You know
living
what
there,
pain
you could do
is?"
it. Still not convinced, bro.
I think your theory could be true. It's just been a month, so
Yeah.
she gotta have noticed something in her dad. Unless he's just been very detached.
Yeah. And he's already been aloof. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
they've been aloof for a minute, so that's why I'm like, he could pull that off.
But if everything else disappeared, I thought he would disappear.
He became real when he came here.
So I'm saying it's the death of the cartoon character. But yeah, I mean, he was in the water for a month too. His body gotta be swollen up.
오래되고 날이 더워서 부패가 아주 심합니다. 좀 보시기 힘드실 텐데요.
Yeah, you're right, Wallace.
출력되실 것 같으면 그냥 서류로 확인하시는 게.
저 의사예요. 괜찮아요. 보여주세요.
장 보러 갔다는 거 핑계 같은데.
Yeah, I think the dad is just the dad.
I don't know, man.
수자체가
What if they
나왔다는
swap
전화가
bodies?
왔어요.
You see your
근데
side back.
아니었어요.
It wasn't him.
우리는 모르지만 그들끼리는 잘 살고 있는 건가요?
Yeah, she know damn well he don't know the answer to that.
왜 동화책 엔딩은 항상 똑같잖아요.
And honestly, it's kind of insensitive to ask
행복하게 잘
this man about this,
살았습니다.
bro. It's your dad. That comic haunted him and shot him.
It shot him, bro. Like, give him some time to, like, get over
끝나는
this.
그 순간 그냥 마지막 페이지에서 멈춘 걸까요?
내 태블릿을 가져왔더라. 모텔에다 버린 건데.
I always wanted one of those tablets.
Beat it out.
그놈을 다시 살려줄까 싶더라.
I don't know, man. Why does dad want to save him again?
1cm 오차도 없이
There you go. He missed on purpose.
나도 뭔가 여지를 줘야 되지 않나 싶었다. 근데
Couldn't even erase it. Yeah, damn.
So this is really him, man.
관뒀어. 그래서 여기서 끝내야 되는 거야. 넌 진짜 사람인데.
Yeah, I can't have you in that. Like,
엄마 딸이고.
yeah, there's no way.
안 그래?
Yeah, that's really the father. For sure.
Told you.
Yeah, I was wrong.
So then what happens next? Does he get reincarnated? Like,
Reincarnated!
It turns
go
into,
looking for the broccoli?
turns into a love story, bro.
What?
It turns into a love story.
It turns into a rom-com? Without the com?
So it's a romantic story.
Part 2. Part 1 was the revenge.
I need a vacation.
I feel him.
네. 교수님,
아버지 어디 가시냐?
뉴질랜드 가신대요.
New Zealand.
여행 가신다고? 안 좋은데?
말려도 소용없어요. 그리고 여행 아니고 그 휴양차. 밥이요? 아니요, 괜찮습니다. 저는 전혀
Yeah,
배고프지
no.
않습니다.
오늘은 오히려 나와 입술 좀 바르고 향수 뿌리고.
Maybe it's her birthday,
What?
probably, and they're probably like celebrating it. Like they're doing something for her.
Or maybe because she was the love interest in the story, he probably sees her as one now because he was so in love with the story.
오늘도 없이 소개팅을 하라고 하시면 제가
She's getting promoted, bro.
예고받고 뛰는 대타도 있냐?
I don't know what's good with this guy.
너 소개팅 얼마 만이냐?
소개팅이요?
Oh, so you're right.
6개월 됐나?
이래니.
I didn't think it had anything to do with her dating. I thought it was gonna be like he was gonna promote her.
네 이름으로 로맨스 왕창 집어넣어 주셨네. 어? 어휴, 오늘
No way it's him. Oh, okay.
It's a new guy. And at that moment, she falls in love.
Wait, is it not
Couple
him?
L's of that. She has bachelors.
Oh.
That's a common trope in shows.
She was like, yo, that first dude I can get with. So what? You gonna chill with us on this blind date?
자, 여기는 우리 오현주 씨 흉부외과
He's just a fan of the comic, bro.
네가 소개해.
화장실 좀 잠깐 다녀올게요.
Who talks to that?
Please dip.
조심 다녀오세요. 네.
I mean, you in that suit, bro.
Nah, don't bother.
너 완전 좋아하는 것 같아. 저도 약간 느끼긴 해.
You're getting that hairstyle right there.
Suit make him look like Beetlejuice.
꽝이지 내가 그럴 줄 알았지.
여보세요?
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 Is that the portal?
소리가 왜 이래? 여보세요?
That's the portal into the world.
Ain't no way.
And so her story begins.
What the?
Save him. He's in the water still.
Bro.
I was kind of right. What I said earlier?
You did.
I was kind of right. She ends up saving him on the water.
But in his world.
Yeah, because that looks like a
Yeah.
Yo, Rob, if I could put you anywhere, I'm gonna put you here, bro.
Whatever.
Well, who's who? Is he the one swimming or he's the one drowning?
Nah, he's the one swimming. Swim
Oh,
team.
okay.
W. L.
What's going on? How's she swimming backwards?
She's not. He's sinking deeper.
She can't die though, right? If she's in this world, if we're right in saying that she's in his world.
야 이거 나 아니었으면 뭐야 이거?
Wait.
Yeah, I'm saying she's actually wet, bro.
빌려주세요.
아니, 네.
So she's coming in between two worlds. So she wasn't in that world, Joel.
Yeah, she wasn't.
So he still, this dude's drowned. He can't die in this world. Feel me? He's underwater just surviving because he can't die in this world. Now.
To be continued.
Wow, what happened?
It just changed from
The
the
story
end to be
continues, yeah.
continued.
Yeah. So that means he's alive. That's weird though. Like so, but it changed once she went down into that sunken place, bro. Because before it was on. It said the end.
Dude, look like she in a sunken place.
You notice when they were talking about perfect people for her to date, she said, "What if there was somebody that had all three?"
Yeah.
She's
It's
talking
almost
about
like
him.
if she wished it happened.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
'Cause she's the main character.
She's the main character now.
살릴 수 있을 것 같아.
무슨 소리예요? 끝났잖아요.
시간이 흘러간 게 아니었어.
Bro, I ain't effing with this comic at all, bro. I was in the bathroom, ended up in the middle of the ocean. Ain't no goddamn
Lost
way.
my phone.
Bro, it's not a damn chance in hell, bro.
봤으니까 좀 전에 내 눈으로.
Yeah, he can't die, bro, in this world. It's the same way with them, like how they can't die in his world.
Yeah, she literally said
what I
that
told
just
you,
because it said the end, it just means that it stopped at that last scene right there.
That's what I was telling you, bro.
Well, it was-
He can live and like, yo, it doesn't smell like anything.
serendipity.
Yeah, it is serendipity.
He's gonna
bro.
come out. He's gonna come out the water dry.
Yo, I like your sneakers on
부담감도
here.
아니고요.
Oh, good look, yo.
끝이 아니고 계속이라니.
Yo,
내가
bad
잘못 본건
Bob
아니죠?
Bobo.
대박.
Is that a
Well,
what?
they almost made me far, bro. Chill.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what's
Nah,
up?
He said you almost made him.
I know that feeling.
Holding it in.
Nah, it's not though.
Yo, whatever you just did, don't do it again. Cause I'm sitting there, Joel. I don't want him to fall, yo.
아빠 쓰시던 거.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I was that dude with the glasses, I'm out. I'm doing her dad. Like, I don't know what magic they doing, bro.
Son, bro, I'm telling you right now, these people's tapped, bro.
He gotta get paid good money. He has to.
Oh no, bro.
We still don't have context on why how everything is happening.
We still got like 10 episodes, bro.
Yeah, a lot, bro.
I feel the thing I like K-dramas is only one season, but that one season will feel like 3 different seasons.
I feel like it's something that like it's connected to her, bro. Because when she was like busy, because like when she was busy with her dad,
who that
it just stayed done.
Yeah, who is that?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
That's the masked figure that killed the parents.
Where?
The person that's literally about to jump off the. That's what it looked like he was jumping.
Man, what?
Yeah, at this point, bro, I don't know what's going on in the story, bro. I'm just along with the ride, bro. Oh, look at Rod. Look what he got on. He got the PSG windbreaker.
What the yo? What is bro doing?
Oh, the context is that the masked figure is the one who's actually pulling all the strings.
Yeah.
That's why when he was in the elevator that time and he was fighting him, he disappeared.
Yeah.
Good douche.
Yeah.
Or maybe the dad lied.
The dad just couldn't draw the face. I feel like he's faceless.
Yeah, so that person is now in the real world. That person that has that's been the hood, that's been terrorizing this dude Kang. Yeah,
I be looking at her like, I'm not drawing it. Like, draw your damn self.
I'm like, wait, we're doing this what to save him? Nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, you're cooked.
But then it seems like we're gonna need him because now that thing that's a murderer in his world is here.
Yeah, Pat.
I'm not doing it, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
Nah, he's suffering, guys.
He's suffering. You a comic book character. Leave me be.
Bro,
and you pop my dad.
He's in the real world, guys.
The fact that, like, I don't know. I don't care if you're a comic book character or not. I wouldn't be pressed to save you from shot my pop.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
She wears like very like forgettable outfits.
Stop.
Real talk. It's not like bad, but it's like I'm never gonna remember it.
Stop. 2012, remember, this is 2012.
16.
Yeah, my boy got glasses with no lenses. You just seen that? He put both fingers through them. Nah, that's glasses with no lenses is nuts.
Imagine you tell your dad you're trying to save the guy that shot him.
And he already explained to you why he wouldn't. Well, actually, he said technically he did try, and it wouldn't let him.
Yeah, he did.
Shorty about to go take a flight with a pen and a tablet. Draw, Dad.
Maybe she just puts the pen to it, it'll just work.
Put the pen to the pad.
Yeah. She better fall right into that world.
She's about to fall in that world. Why is she falling asleep?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, she's back in the world.
But I don't get it
Back
though.
in prison, remember?
Wait, but was she just awake though? Wait, what's happening right now, bro?
He's gonna go back to his world.
What the? It just happened right now.
Because I guess they started the comic.
Oh, it just reset it.
Yeah.
It just resumed, I mean.
Exactly.
But that means they just swapped places. Because he's here while this is the real world right here. She's in his world right now.
Well, technically,
But like, how she
this
even
could be
get
the
back to
comic
his
too.
world?
What?
This could still be the comic.
You think so?
Yeah, because he fell in the water in the comic too.
Boom, he woke up. Just like the first time he fell into it.
He's back in his world.
Yeah. You know, but that's so weird because he says, yo, I always have these nightmares. Remember he said, yo, when I dream, I be dreaming about that right there, and he just woke up. That's weird. I don't know what's happening.
Well, I know her jail.
She's back.
Why
is she souped?
Because she knows she can save him. She wanted to save him. She's crazy. She's crazy.
Yeah, no. This is crazy. This is obsession. This is, I don't know.
It's tapped because it's like,
bro,
he factually shot your dad.
Bruh.
What are we doing at this point? I don't give a damn if you're a real person, an inanimate object, ant, a mouse. You shot my pops. Like,
but I think they did it.
Like I'm not rescuing you.
I think they did it. They want to respect the artistic development of his character. Like, this is the man. The dad made you like this. You missed on purposely to show your dad that you're not the person that he thought he was, right?
Mm-hmm.
But left you. He left him alive essentially, and went out the murderer. Nobody knew that it was gonna be like this. You know, whatever. So I think that she's still. One, he's no longer a fictional character to her. That's scratched a lot. Yeah. So
even when she tries to convince herself, it's like, nah, he's real.
He's real, and the whole world kind of thinks in the way she does, although she's experienced it. But remember, she had to convince even the writers, like, yo, he's just a cartoon character. Like, let it be. Yeah. Although, like, his influence on the community is more than that. So it kind of makes sense, but I feel you. In the real world, it just don't fly.
Yeah.
In the real world, it's like
Bro, in the real world.
A lot of things won't fly in these shows.
Yeah.
This is show, so.
Yeah.
In these words, it does.
Nah, it's interesting though. The only reason why I feel like when he went to the water and that Coast Guard found him, it was in the real world initially and stuff, is because she said it. She was like, yo, if you draw right now, the Coast Guard is gonna be looking for him so they can find him. So that's why I think he got saved in the real world, and once he got saved, he woke up in W world and stuff like that. Like, that's why I think and stuff. Because the thing is, it's like, at that exact moment, boom, she goes into W world, and now the comic book's gonna continue and stuff.
But here's the only thing that I don't understand, if that's the case, is when she returns to either world, she returns to her same circumstance that she was once in.
Yeah.
He did not return to said circumstance. Because in the comic book, he was in the water, and in the real world, he was in the water. And even when he left into the portal...
That's not the last thing that happened in the comic book.
No.
The last thing that happened in the comic book, if you remember, was when he was in the hospital.
Well...
Remember, that's when the portal... everybody was frozen.
The last thing...
That was the last thing that happened in the comic.
No. The last thing that happened... In the actual comic book, or the manhwa, it was him drowning, because remember that was the end situation. Yeah. Everybody read the end already. They put that out.
But that happened in the real world though.
But it also happened in the comic book. But I understand what
you're
saying.
I understand
what you're saying.
Yeah,
but he also didn't end up there. I was gonna also say that though. He also didn't end up there.
Yeah,
He's
true.
in his bed.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how he ends up in his bed. And then, if I'm not mistaken, nah, she was. That's where she was.
The only thing we see is that after he drowned at the end of his story, everything that was in this world from that comic book got teleported back. So he was in the equivalent place in the comic book in the water, and I think he was saved after they continued the comic and showed the boat pulling up to where he drowned.
I think that like when he jumped in the water, he went back in the comic immediately, because you have to understand too that the panels that were submitted to the company were not panels that were actually drawn. They were just made based off the fact that he was in the real world and he was making those things happen, right?
Yeah.
Once he drew that thing, right? Once he drew and they never found a trace of his body. Once he drew the boat, that's when he got rescued, and then he got back to his bed in the comic. So I think like that determining factor, it's kind of like how with her, when certain things happen, she leaves the comic, right? And then she goes back to her world. Like that had to happen for him to go back to W world.
Yeah, because I was like that was like the surprise, shocking element that occurred that allowed it to continue.
I get that. So, it's just literally they always go to the same.
Yeah, no, I get you.
No, I'm with you. I'm saying like I think that
because like even that would have to be so far after, because you don't catch a drowned victim and then just put him in his bed at home.
Nah, I think it was more so they saved him and then he woke up in his bed. Or in a bed.
Yeah, I'm just confused on how he got there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think it was just a fast forward to say, yo, we rescued him when he jumped. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just a fast forward, like
because even her, she ends up right in the prison cell where she left, which was mad long ago. Because that's the last time we seen her in that world.
But even in the first time she disappeared from the dressing room, it wasn't right after. It was a day or a couple days after.
Yeah, but it was still in that dressing room where she left.
Yeah, but it was like weeks after.
When she disappeared,
she
was in prison. From that world.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
so it's not the same time. It's the same place.
It's the same place.
No, I get that, but he never went to the same place at all.
Yeah, we get that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he never traveled back and forth to say that he would operate in the same way she would.
I could understand you saying that, but I'm just saying like only thing we had seen previously was that way because he had walked straight out the hospital into the thing.
Educated guess to say.
Yeah, it's like I just don't. Yeah, I just they all right. You know, actually, you know what I'm gonna say for the movie for the show. There's no logical connection.
Nah, I really feel like there is.
There's no logical
we know
connection.
that his comic world is really based on the real life soul. So like where he jumped from the bridge is a real life location. So like when he jumped, all the things that came with him went back. The bullet, the gun, and him. He just went back to this location where he jumped in the real life place. So when the comic continued, the comic was still able to pick him up from where he jumped from.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, he's just saying that where he's at the bed, that's a fast forward from when they actually took him out the river.
Yeah, because we've seen that he got pulled out the river.
I can get that.
Yeah, which is a very interesting thing because I forgot who he was speaking to, but he was like, yo, I have this reoccurring nightmare dream that I'm drowning in that river. And he wakes up to that exact bed right there. Yeah. And it's so weird that that's exactly what happened right here. As if it's like a time loop type thing. That's why I'm like interested to see what happens next.
Yeah. Told you he can't actually die in that world. So all my theories about everything that I was saying about him not dying is real.
Man, throw the whole manhwa away, bro. This is getting outrageous.
Welcome to the W world.
My poor daughter, yo. I'll look at my daughter like, I am so sorry. I don't know what, honestly, man.
What I created, but...
We're going to church tomorrow.
But like,
I don't know what's going on.
The evil entity that's causing all of these things to happen is the no-face, black mask dude who also, like, kinda manipulated the dad into creating that storyline where we see Kang pretty much try to die, like where he tries to kill Kang all these times and Kang tries to commit suicide because he's a puppeteer, he's pulling the strings.
It's funny because the way I think about it is that he got put into this world because Young Gio's father created him. Like, he created a masked person with no identity, he's not a person, and he just became a manifestation in real life.
Yeah. Because the only thing I thought, like, maybe why he came alive is once we seen that person, now he has somebody to chase maybe.
Yeah.
And since that person manifested in the world he's currently in, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Welcome to the W world.
Got a lot more to cover with this show, man. It's dope. And we can't wait to see what comes next, man. So check us out.
Sci-fi mystery.
Sci-fi mystery with a splash of romance. Yo, it's your boy Patricrt.
W. Hish. It's a maniac.
Robcityrt.
See what you see?
Wait, so the life can be continuing in real world, you think? The comic book?
You said what?
You said something like that. You said that when she drew the thing, you think that's happening in the real world?
What you mean?
Because that could be a thing too.
What do you mean?
Like when he woke up, he didn't wake up in the comic world. He woke up in the real world.
Nah, he woke up.
No, he woke up in the comic world.
They said that for sure.
No,
it looked like his bed.
That was his bed, though. That's like his penthouse bed right there, for sure.
You know what's crazy? But I've come to the conclusion, I came to the conclusion that I think, like, the reason he lives is for the daughter for some reason. Because if you see, like, if they did the flashback, you see the parents arguing really affected the daughter. She was drawing her own thing. Maybe she drew that original figure. That original no-face figure. And I think that, like, her desires is what keeps this thing going. And like when she was like, yo, I can have all three, maybe it was like, okay, I have a reason to still be here type thing. Cause like her relationship with her dad came back together kind of after him getting shot. Like, I don't know. And it was weird how the second he left and then the second she needed something, he came back.
Yeah.
Cause you did have a long time where that wasn't.
And that was his goal initially was to help his daughter financially or whatever the case may be. Now she wants something romantically and he's there again.
That hooded figure is part of Organization 13.
She got her first $3,000 dress. He helped her financially in the book. In the manga.
Damn. Good prediction right there, man. And that settles it at
The Round Table. Thank you guys for watching RTTV on YouTube. Where my manga readers at? If you love manga, check me out on stream, man. I'll be reading a bunch of manga on my Twitch, Wells_RT. Links down below in the description. See you guys there.